Right there. Okay, between episodes here, I took up all the plants down there and put them up here. This appears to be about your best spacing. I don't know if I can fit one in between the corn and this here, because corn's finicky about spacing. This is as close together with the corn as I could make it anyway, and this is more than enough food for the entire settlement. Eventually the food will go up past 16 because, well, there's 21 people. They just haven't found the food yet. It's all over here, waiting for them to pick. Now, on to the biggest annoyance of this area. Actually, first, let me see something. I'm going to take this up, move this. No? You don't want to go there? Yeah, damn. I was really hoping I could move that. Can I move these guys back a little bit? I really want to move these back a little bit without... removing them because they're wired. Getting them exact is a little bit of a pain. They should be able to sit closer together, but they can't. I think the concrete pad should be able to touch each other like that. So, I wonder how many people like Uncharted 4. So far of my playthrough, I think it's a great game, and I'm going to be airing the entire thing if I can. Provided I don't get hit with marks for the music. I haven't so far, but you never know. I got hit with marks for music on this thing. I didn't even think anything was still copyrightable in Fallout. Anyway, let's get a fence. We want a fence. I am going to make sure every gunner that looks at this place regrets their life. They will immediately regret everything that ever happened to them in their life up to that point. In fact, they will regret ever even living. What is it climbing? It's climbing something. I don't understand. What is it climbing? Getting this first piece exactly right is the most finicky thing you can possibly do in this game. Well, that way it works perfectly, except for the fact that it's not gonna have a post there. I really don't care as long as they can't walk through it. Well, the first piece is important because that. The second piece, the third piece, and the fourth piece all go off of it. Come on, lock in. Lock in. Well, let me get a corner piece then. I don't know if a corner piece will lock onto this. No, corner piece won't lock on. I need a, it's been a while since I bothered with a fence. I need that. Now, I'm going to see if these idiots are going to appear in the same spot. Let's move this over to here. Because if they're going to appear in the same spot, they're going to have a bad time. And believe me, I'm going to make sure they have that bad time. Let me store that and that. That should actually fit right in there. Yep. And that's one piece instead of several. We want it to go past this. I want it past the obvious square of cropland that they made. Actually, let's do this. No. Come on, that way. That way. This area is going to be completely blocked off. I'm going to move the lampposts as far out into the corners as I can. I don't know what's restricting that, but something's restricting that. Probably doesn't like the distance to this one. And that one doesn't like the distance somewhere. Might have to do with that. I'm tired of these stinking people attacking this settlement and destroying all of my crops.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Oh no, this guy isn't going to need any of these items. I would say he's going to fertilize the cropland, but we're no longer using this as cropland. The decontamination chamber will go somewhere else. I mean, if you know this settlement... Here, let me just show you the settlement that I've been building on. Right here, Somerville Place. The raiders always appear in this the crops. Every time I have fought here, I've been fighting raiders right here. Nowhere else, just here. Time for a corner already. I'm gonna have to move the scrapper benches too. This ruins my layout. Completely ruins it. But the scrapper benches I can just move. No, I want to move it. Do you understand? Move. Wait, repair? It's broken? Okay, that's it. If a raider looks at this place funny, I'm gonna shoot him in the face. I have to... Well, I'm gonna store them. It's gonna take too long. Repair, yes. Store, yes. Repair, yes. Store, yes. Store, yes. And this is going to go all the way to here. I'm still finding dead raiders. This is just completely mental. What the hell's going on with this area? Why would they be in the middle of the area? Now I have to move these first. I'll never be able to build over them. Come on. I'm going to use you as a deterrent. See if your buddies want to attack now. If I really wanted to make sure they couldn't attack anymore, what I could do is just... wall it off even more. There are concrete walls in the game now. Let's see him try to get through that. Really wish you would turn that way. Closing off the end here, though, is going to be a little bit of a pain. I can already tell. This is why I don't work with fence anymore in this game. I used to build fence all the time because I wanted to build fence. I want to build a nice settlement, fence it off, block off the raiders in the normal way that you would think that you would do it. Where'd that piece go? There's a piece of fencing missing. Anyway. I'd build nice fences and then I end up finding out that, oh, well, size limit. Come on. Get on the ground, you junk. I built myself into a corner. It's easy to fix. There. Now, raiders that would spawn in there are going to have a bad time. And that's what we want. We want them to have a very bad time, in fact. Store that. Wow, that is a very awkward sound. The only reason I'm doing that is to relay it so I can move the light. Like right about there. There's another dead raider. So now, how are we going to deal with the raiders since they're going to spawn in this area no matter what? How do we deal with that? We have one gun there, a couple guns there. I think there and there would be a couple nice places to aim down on these people. But also, I think a nice Mark 7 turret right here. And are you a Mark 7? No, you're a 3. You're a 7. And another Mark 7 there. And another Mark 7 there. And another Mark 7 there. Mark 7. Mark 7. Tell me, do you think raiders want to attack this place again? Oh, that was 7. 1, 5, 1, 3, 7. That was the one I wanted. This is what happens when you play all night. You miss the 7 every time. Maybe I should go for an incendiary, number 5. I like the explosive, number 7. A Mark 7 turret. A Mark 7 turret. And the game's not going to let me have another Mark 7, huh? There it goes. Had to get that last Mark 7. Let's see you spawn in here now. Have a good day, and bye-bye.